Hey, how's it going, guys? Spideyco64 back here once again, and we are down to the wire to the Star Wars Clone Wars reviews. And in today's video, of course, it's taken a while, but finally, though, guys, we're here to talk about the last two seasons of the Clone Wars. So, with that being said, let's get on into it. Well, actually, I'm actually going to lie right here. After the Clone Wars reviews is then going to be the Rebels reviews. So with that being said in mind, I just want to get that out of the way. Let's actually get into it. So last time around, as I've said before, when the Clone Wars reached seasons 4 and 5, that is really where the show peaked, in my opinion. When, like, hell, it just went really, that was when it got, that was the Clone Wars at its best, in my opinion, and all that sort of stuff. And season 6 and even season 7, well, it had a lot of good moments in it. I still personally feel like that seasons 4 and 5, it's really where the Clone Wars really peaked. So with that being said, let's get into the episodes. Now, the first episode I'm actually going to skip, which is called Rival, and I'm actually going to get into that well later on into the season. But first of all, let's just get into the rest of the arcs. So the first arc that we have is the Onderon Arc. In this arc right here, basically, Obi-Wan, Anakin, Rex, and Ahsoka, mainly Ahsoka, goes to the planet of Onderon to help a local rebels to try to free their planet. Overall, these 4 sets of episodes right here, they're I gotta say, they're pretty good episodes. And if you want some clarity, this is the episodes where Saw Gerrera is first introduced. Of course, Saw Gerrera has then appeared in later Star Wars content. He's appeared in The Bad Batch. He's also appeared in, Rebels. And of course, he made an appearance in Rogue One. And also in Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I forgot to mention that. But, hey, these episodes are pretty good. And it's a little bit of a foundation, towards, of course, the Rebel Alliance and whatnot, sort of have you. And, yeah. And then, of course, the next few episodes right here is, well, the Jedi Padawan Arc, as I like to call it. Basically, in these episodes right here, of course, in these episodes right here, basically we follow a group of Jedi Padawans, and we basically see their journey of basically constructing their lightsabers, while also in the process also dealing with General Grievous and also dealing with Hondo Akanada as well. And these episodes, I think they're okay. Like they're good. They're just okay. And all that sort of stuff. I'll be really honest when I really say this, but I really do feel like that some arcs in the Clone Wars, I really don't think some arcs really need a big ol' arc. I feel like that this could have been 1 or 2 episodes. So I'm just gonna say that right off the bat. So I'm not saying that they're bad. I'm just saying that some just don't really deserve. I feel like not that many episodes. I feel like personally. So yeah. All right. So now the next arc we have is the D Squad arc. I'm gonna actually just say this right off the bat. The D Squad arc is actually one of my personal favorite arcs in the Clone Wars. I don't know why I like this arc so much. I don't know, maybe because it's just so obscure that for the simple fact that it's an arc about R2-D2 and a bunch of other droids and this little pit droid that just go behind enemy lines trying to get some information, getting stranded on a planet, and I don't know what's about this arc, but it's just a little fun, cute little arc. I just don't get it. I don't get why I like this arc so much, but I just really, really do. And it wasn't like episodes where I'm just like, ugh, okay, I have to get through all this shit. So I've watched all the Clone Wars. But personally, though, the D Squad arc, I love it. I personally, it's one of my favorite Clone Wars arcs. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't really know. But anyways, so yeah. Okay, so but now Now we're gonna get into, of course, the big ones, the big arcs of this show. So we're actually gonna go back to the first episode right here, which is revival right here. Where basically in this one, Maul and Savage try to recruit pirates. Of course, they try to recruit Hondo, but Obi-Wan comes in and just ruins that whole ordeal and whatnot, sort of have you. And what basically then happens after is then, of course, the Maul Mandalore arc. Basically, of course, it's the arc where Maul joins forces with Death Watch. He joins forces with Pre Vizsla. They basically try to, recruit other syndicates or other, armies with them to try to take down Mandalore. But of course, by the end of this whole ordeal, Pre Vizsla and just and Death Watch were just using them. And of course, we all know that one fight scene between Maul and Vizsla, which by the way, all of his lightsaber duels in the Clone Wars all take place in the goddamn throne room. Wait, did I mention that in the last video? Maybe I did, but if I did, I apologize. But yeah, but that was just a really cool fight between both of them, and just God, man, it was just these sets of episodes, which surprisingly enough, they only run for like at least there's only 3 episodes, man. Also, it's kind of weird how these episodes, of course, once again, I'm not gonna complain about how the episodes are coming out in order, but damn, I absolutely love this arc, and all that sort of stuff. Every scene about this arc is just incredible, and of course, that scene where basically freaking Maul kills Satine right in front of Obi-Wan. This is really how dark the Clone Wars got, and this is just I love it, and it just shows Maul just as a he's just a great villain, and of course, he has that duel between Sidious. Sidious kills Savage. Damn, that's just great. That's just great. And of course, last but certainly not least, we have to talk, of course, about the Ahsoka arc. Of course, the Ahsoka is framed arc. Of course, this is the episode where Ahsoka is framed. Is framed for being a part of an attack on the Jedi Temple. And of course, if you personally honestly ask me, this is honestly the point in time where this is point of no return for Anakin for returning to the dark side. I feel like that this is the big moment right here where Anakin fully is he's given up on the Jedi Order, and now, hell, that scene in Revenge of the Sith where he's denied as master. At that point, just Anakin's just like, you know what? Like, fuck it, these guys don't trust me, and they certainly didn't trust Ahsoka. And, one thing I also want to say about this arc, too, is just, I also gotta mention, Barriss Offee as well. Damn, they took a fucking background character from, of course, like I said, the prequels, and just turned her into a really interesting more character too, and through her perspective here too. I mean, she's not wrong about the Jedi, and all that sort of stuff. But of course, as this whole series has gone on, it's just really, damn, it's just really the way that these whole episodes are just formatted. It's just really great. And of course, I need to mention for the simple fact that, of course, when these episodes were airing, the Wrong Jedi, that was the last episode. Up until, that was the last episode until the show got canceled a few days later. And also, by the way, I think it's almost been 10 years since the Clone Wars got canceled. It's 2022, and I think it got canceled. No, it got canceled in 2013. So it got canceled in 2013, and then that's when it came out on Netflix. Okay, I just need to get my information right there. But, overall, I gotta say about Season 5 of The Clone Wars, is definitely my favorite Clone Wars season. It definitely is. And I mean, damn, I just can't get enough of these stories, man. Damn, it just comes back to a different time in Star Wars where I mean, I do like the new stuff that they do put out, but of course, just stuff just doesn't really feel just the same. Well, actually, I'll take that back. Now that's been almost a year since the Luke reveal in The Mandalorian. I think that's also going to be a moment where I just want to experience again. And I certainly want to be back in an era where the Clone Wars was out, and that was the show, that was the Star Wars animated show, and yeah, that was just really good season. So of course, guys, the next video is of course going to be season 6 of the Clone Wars review. That's going to be the last Clone Wars video, and from that point on, I don't know what will happen. Of course, Book of Boba Fett episodes are still gonna come out. I'll review them. Until next time, guys. See you in the next video. Probably come out by tomorrow, but just thank you all for watching, and thank you all for the support of the last video where I reviewed the last episode of Book of Boba. I never would have thought that I would spawn much conversation about that one episode. But, and I still didn't like it. Also, my opinions haven't really changed much. So, yeah, thank you all for watching, and we'll see ya in the next video.